Hi, everyone. Always good to get the lunch slot and try to keep the energy up. So we'll try to make it a bit interactive. Let's make sure we try to keep the energy level up. So I'm, of course, here to talk to you about eBay Classifieds. And let's start from the very basic. I'm pretty sure all of you know eBay pretty well. I'm sure all of you have personal stories of what unique item you bought on eBay or what unique selling experience you had on eBay and how eBay really made a difference for you. I'm sure all of you know classifieds. And you know, we talk a lot about classifieds at NOAH. There's a lot of very interesting presentation. There's a lot of discussions on how exciting this industry is. I'm not sure how many of you know about eBay classifieds, the two things put together. So how many of you do know about eBay classifieds? Okay. Let's say more or less half. So good to have a chance to tell you a bit more. So the basics, what is eBay Classifieds today? It's a, put very simply, global leader in the classifieds industry at a global level. We're present in 17 countries. You see all of them here in blue on the map. It's a business that has a big focus in Europe with great leadership positions in Germany, in the Netherlands, in Denmark, in the UK, and so on. Has presence in North America, fantastic business in Canada, presence in the US, fantastic business in Australia, in South Africa, presence in Latin America. So a truly very large global business. And it's a business that from the start was focused on the largest markets, on the markets with the highest potential to create a great business and to create monetization. So it's I would say, first mover in this space and focused from the start on the largest business in the world. Of course, when you get a great global business with great leadership positions across all these markets, you get to big numbers. So you see some of the numbers here in the chart, 50 million monthly ads, 250 million unique visitors per month, 25 million users of native apps, and of course, a business that has transitioned to mobile. We talked a lot about print in the past. We talked about the business moving online. Now it has clearly gone mobile. And I would say we are in the phase in which the transition has happened, as proven by the fact that 70% of our traffic is mobile. We like being humble and not talking too much about it, but if you want to be a bit less humble, we often say the sun never goes down on eBay Classifieds, which is a nice way to put it, a bit of a challenge when you try to put Europe, Australia, and US together in a conference call, and one of the three has to be in the middle of the night. Unfortunately for the Australian guys, it's usually them. How did we get here? You may or may not have heard about eBay Classifieds up until now, but it's really a history of 10 years of investment, 10 years in really execution against a very clear strategy. It all started back in 2004, and I think it's useful to just connect to the broader picture of eBay and what is the vision and the mission of eBay. The founder of eBay, Pierre Omidyar, had very clear in his mind that he wanted to change commerce and change it for the better by putting people at the heart of commerce. His vision was to empower people, to create opportunities for people. I would say, in broader sense, he had a very clear vision about technology empowering people rather than replacing them. And I think this is a very important piece because we often talk about technology making things more efficient, making things less expensive, in many cases replacing people in things they do. The vision about eBay is to use technology, leveraging technology to empower people, to let people do more. And in this specific case, to create a commerce that is way more grounded on people and human interaction and making it way more personal. So based on this high-level vision, eBay realized from the start that if it wanted to interpret the vision in a broad way, it had to go beyond just the core eBay platform. And that's why in 2004, it started making acquisitions to interpret this vision of empowering people and creating opportunities for them in a broader way. And that's how the first two acquisitions happened. There was Mobile, the leading vertical motor site in Germany, fantastic business, and Marktplaats. Why Marktplaats? Because the Netherlands was the first country where really classifieds became very, very popular. I don't know how many Dutch we have in the room, but the Netherlands is really a country that is built on commerce, that is, that built all of its 400 years of history on commerce. If you've never been to Amsterdam on King's Day or Queen's Day, you should come. The National Day, it's about buying and selling. So that was the country where it really started. And after these two acquisitions, it's been 10 years of execution against a very clear strategy, and a combination of more acquisitions and organic launches building on the know-how developed with the acquisition. So acquisition of Gumtree, leadership position in the UK and today in South Africa and Australia, acquisitions in Denmark with DBA and Billingsgate, horizontal and vertical motors, Alla Maul in Argentina, Tweedehands in Belgium, and launches, as you see in the lower part of the chart, in Kijiji, launching the Kijiji brand in Canada, launching the eBay Classifieds or eBay Kleinanzeigen brand in Germany to really build the amazing business that we've seen today. I'm sure you're not surprised that there is a lot of growth. You've heard a lot of classified presentations, and all of these talked about growth. These are our numbers of growth. If we look at the vibrancy, it's a business that has been growing in the last 3-4 years, at an average pace of 20 to 30%, depending on which metrics you look at. So fantastic vibrancy, fantastic growth. All of this one brought us here. What's even more interesting is what's up for the future, right? And as you heard from many presentations, classifieds has a great future. So there is a great future from the industry in which we start for a fantastic market position that we have developed in the years. Why we believe so much in the potential? Because the engine at the heart of the opportunity is a very powerful one. It's C2C commerce. And the future will see more C2C. All the macro trends are in that direction. We talk a lot about economies of sharing, of leveraging better assets that are underutilized. And we talk about in many industries, classifieds started doing this one from the very start. And so on top of a super powerful engine, we see a number of industry macro trends that, that can only add to the opportunity. Ubiquitous technology that makes it easier, powering the experience with more data, the flexibility and the blurring of the lines in advertising, and classified is a model with a lot of flexibility in how it monetizes the vibrancy. So fantastic market position, and great opportunity ahead. I will not bore you with the priorities because you heard a lot about these things. I'll close with a couple of words on why are we at NOAH. And we come to NOAH every year. Not every year we are on stage, but we come to NOAH because we're excited about the opportunity and we are excited about investing more to build a fantastic future. These are the 5 most recent deals that we've done. The very latest one is MotorTalk.de that was announced about 1 month ago to further strengthen our vertical position in Germany. Similar ones in the Netherlands with new Autokopen. One of these deals, the one I have last in this chart is Tweedehands, and that was actually one where we did have a lot of conversation at NOAH. I met Martin, the founder of Tweedehands yesterday here, and it was great to re-meet a couple of years later and just talk about how this all started and this continued. So I'll just close with a wish. NOAH is a fantastic event. It's an event that also contributed a lot to building this fantastic business that we have. It's been a fantastic 2015, and finger crossed on NOAH 2015, given even more contribution towards the growth of eBay Classifieds and allowing us to make it even more deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alessandro.